And we start with developing news tonight. An Austin mortuary worker accused of experiments on corpses finds herself behind bars. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Jennifer Sanders.
And I'm Daniel Marin. The suspect, Adeline Non-Bin Bowie, faces charges of corpse abuse and tampering with government documents. KXAN's Brianna Hollis went through court records on the case.
According to these court documents, the suspect, who police say worked here at Capitol Mortuary Services, confirmed she used the limbs of corpses to study the effects of embalming fluid with and without formaldehyde. APD's investigation also uncovered she may have forged nearly 130 death certificates.
A complaint from a former employee here to the Texas Funeral Services Commission sparked this investigation. He told investigators Bowie fraudulently used his name to complete and amend death certificates and that he was aware she was running, quote, experiments on corpses' limbs. The Texas Funeral Service Commission issued a cease and desist letter to Capitol Mortuary on April 10th, stating the facility does not have the right license to perform the embalmment testing outlined in the affidavit. The letter goes on to say, quote, it is a violation to allow the use of a dead human body by an embalming establishment for research or educational purposes unless it is done for a school or college. Bowie's arrest affidavit states medical training facility Meta Market in South Austin contracted with Capitol Mortuary for some transportation and cremation services, and that the company was aware of what Bowie was allegedly doing with the limbs, but denied any, quote, experimental testing. In a statement, Meta Market said it's aware of the allegations against a, quote, mortuary Meta Market is contracted with in performing its important work and mission. Bowie told police, according to her affidavit, that she guessed she experimented with about 15 bodies with permission from Meta Market and was updating the company on the outcomes. When police asked the Texas Funeral Service Commission if this was legal, the commission said no because Capitol Mortuary is not licensed to perform this kind of work.
Bowie's attorney says this case is complex and all of the pertinent details aren't yet apparent. According to online court records, Bowie is currently out on bond. In Austin, Brianna Hollis, KXAN News.
And the investigation includes Meta Market and its leadership. A search warrant obtained by KXAN shows police want to go through a cell phone and iPad to possibly find evidence of communication between the suspect and Meta Market related to these experiments. Well, just last week, a former Harvard Medical School morgue manager pleaded guilty after being accused of stealing and selling organs and other body parts from donated cadavers. That's according to Reuters. Cedric Lodge managed the morgue for more than 2 decades before his arrest 2 years ago. Prosecutors claim Lodge brought potential buyers to the school's morgue to pick out the body parts they wanted. Harvard says it plans to implement more oversight and document